Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% Fallout New Vegas. We're chilling with our best bud, Ulysses. How's it going, my friend? Let's make a new save, and let's talk to Ulysses. He's got a ton of dialogue, so let's get a couple of lines out of the way. What is up? Wait, you're telling me Ulysses has a ton of dialogue? What?
Something else in you needing an answer.
And I got your final message.
Didn't think I'd be breathing to hear you say that. Message isn't important. Meaning is. Had to speak of it, in case the words got lost in paper, ink, or others' voices. Maybe even yours in time. Still meant for you. Courier to courier. Belongs to you now. Or history. Doesn't matter.
Cool! Awesome! Always great talking to you, Ulysses.
Have you been to Hopeville since the Ashton?
Yeah. This voice always takes some effort.
Have you been to Hopeville since the Ashton missile hit?
Walk there sometimes. Keep the walks short. Still, it's important to see. Something else to answer for. Occasionally sift through the dust, the buildings. See if I can find some history, marks of America. If you want them, keep them. You've earned it. Nothing to be gained by me holding them. And more will surface in time.
50 rockets added. Hey, 2 radaways added. Yeah, we could definitely use some of the stuff. 4 rad-X, okay. 3 MREs, okay. Pre-war book, no. What even is it? What book is it?
Was hoping you could help me shape something.
Let's see what gifts the Mojave has for us.
Let's see. So this is just a crafting station, which we could utilize Ulysses for. Do we have any other dialogue?
Something else in you needing an answer.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
Find anything in the dust of Hopeville?
Nothing but wind, sand, ash. More may reveal itself in time. Not now. If you're determined, return. Might be something new surfaces.
Really interesting. So just like the Old World Blues DLC, you can constantly get different stuff from Ulysses over time.
I wanted to hear more about Hoover Dam.
Old world wall, run red with blood of bear and bull. It'll bleed more before the sun sets on the Mojave. That place and I have a past. Owe it a debt, and it owes me. If your path takes you there, know you're not the only one. It's the wall by which this age will be measured, the gravestone of the Mojave. Old world never meant it as such.
Nope, it was a dam. So is that it? Can you tell me again what you're doing here? Any more recipes? I got your final message. Find anything in the dust. Nothing more to say. It looks like we have actually exhausted Ulysses' dialogue. I thought I would never see the day.
Nothing more to say. I'll be going.
The divide belongs to history now. The Mojave awaits.
Alrighty. So in the last episode, it was like a 4-hour-long live-streamed episode over on twitch.tv/Grohlvana. And we got pretty much everything as far as I could tell. There's still some stuff. There's like 5 terminals, notepads or something to get the full history. Here, I have to pour through the challenges. I would like to do that, but I'm probably going to keep it off camera. We'll see. Also, I have to buy the 3 other SMG modifications. If you missed the 4-hour episode, how dare you? What, you don't have 4 hours to give to me? Give me all your time. If you missed it, though, we fully upgraded the rocket's red glare. So it's got Alpha Strike, Auto Launcher, Far Sighting. It's been modified, and it cost me quite the pretty penny. But yeah, we pretty much did everything in the Lonesome Road. Some interesting exploration. I would definitely not say that this is the strongest DLC, however. And now we must take our leave. There's some more stuff I need to clean up, but I will either do it on a live stream or I will do it off camera. So feel free to follow the Twitch channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to catch that. But let's head back into the Mojave. And we got to do one thing right off the bat, and that is we must go to the Lucky 38, which is right about here. There is one companion quest we have yet to complete. What the heck is this? The heck? The Strip North Gate. Where is that? Oh, okay. I went to the completely wrong thing. There's one more thing that, there's one more companion quest that we have yet to do, and that is Arcade Gannon. We've done all 5 of the other, there are 6 companion quests. We've done 5 out of 6. Yeah, the arcade Gannon one is really weird, and hopefully we'll be able to do it. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Like, I prepared for this a long time ago, but for whatever reason, I must have just forgot. Because you need to trigger certain events with your boy, Arcade Gannon. And hopefully we'll have enough. I'm not entirely sure, but let's head to the presidential suite where all of my companions are currently residing. And let's take a look at our storage real quick. So let's go to apparel, breathing mask, courier. So we got the courier duster, the desert ranger combat helmet, both of which are light armor, which is good because that means we get that light armor bonus. I forget what exactly that perk is, but yeah, we want that. And we got the breathing mask and the spacesuit for a backup rad resistance setup. Then let's head over to our weapons. I think I already did this, so I don't think we really need to mess with this too much. But we got Bloodnap as our melee weapon. This was from the Courier's Mile in the Lonesome Road. Christine's COS silencer rifle as our sort of side weapon. Flashbang, I'm going to store. I don't want that. Hollow rifle is our main bread and butter. Mysterious Magnum, which I put away, so I imagine this sucks, but we'll try to use it. Q35 Magic Modulator as our fourth other weapon. Red Glare as our explosive weapon. Shovel and a Silence 22 pistol as our holdout weapon. And outside of that, I think we put everything else back in. I don't think we have anything else to store. So we're good on that front. And I noticed we only have about, we go to items, 80 out of 235 carry weight. So not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Now, where is our... Oh, we still have to give address to Veronica. I have to write that down because I don't even have that in the master file. Get dress. Yeah, I got to do that too. Anyways, we need to find Arcade Gannon. Where you at, my friend? My loyal compatriot? Where are you? You must be somewhere here. Aha!
What's up?
I think we should travel together.
Back in your good graces again? I know you'd see the light.
Arcade has given you the better healing perk. You were always in my good graces. Let's take a look at that perk real quick because it's been a while. Perks and better healing. While Arcade is a companion, the player gains more health from all sources. Pretty good. Regen, aid, stim packs, yada, yada, yada.
What's up?
Now let's talk to him like once and see if we can get him to tell us something. What's your opinion on the current situation? He's probably already said that. Tell me about yourself. Okay, here we go.
Arcade, I'm asking you because I'm interested. Don't put yourself down.
Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of here. I was an only child and spent most of my time with my mother. My father died when I was young and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war socioeconomic policies. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Like I said, I'm boring.
You're not boring at all.
Why don't you like talking about yourself?
Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly, but I'd just rather not discuss it.
Fair enough. I don't want to push you, but let me just see if you have any. Yeah, here we go.
Do you always deflect personal questions?
Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking, of course. I will deflect personal questions at any opportunity.
You're not joking, though. That's, well, okay, interesting. Also, his name is Arcade Gannon, if you didn't know, which I believe Gannon is a reference to Gannon from the Legend of Zelda series, of course, and then Arcade is obviously an arcade machine sort of reference thing. Let's see. So let's just make sure we have all of his dialogue done. I think we do. Wait here. Let's talk about your tactics. Let's run through that. Enough about tactics. Let's go through trade equipment.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin.
Let's go back. Let's see. It's time for us to part ways, and
Goodbye.
I'm sorry, what was that? See you around, but he didn't even say anything. Well, let's get the heck out of the roller suite. Let's go back to the casino. I don't know why everybody likes that so much, but it's retained. It's remained as something people have always, wanted me to say. It's cool, though. I like having catchphrases. It's kind of funny. I don't know. Anyways. So, let's take a look at the data for quests that we have. We have a couple of side quests. So, yeah, I did go through every single quest in the game and make sure what I have left. Now, we're going to fail some quests now. This is the part we're going to start failing quests because there's no way to do it. If you go with NCR versus Legion, obviously, it just kind of changed depending on who you side with. So you cannot complete everything in Fallout New Vegas, of course, but in my mind, 100% is still doing all of the quests you possibly can do in a given playthrough as long as you did your due diligence, which I really tried to do, man. So, we have a couple of stuff here. Restoring Hope, return to Major Palatli, anywhere I wonder, rescue the NCR hostages from the Tahatacup mine, return to sender, tell Sergeant Reyes that her suspicions about misinformation being fed to the NCR was correct. Let's do that. So where's that taking us? To Forlorn Hope? We're here, right? Yeah. Duh. It's been a while. Got to get back into... No! Back into switching the tabs by accident. So we're going to head back down to Camp Forlorn Hope. If you remember the last episode, we were going through... The last episode outside of the 4-hour thing. We were going through and checking on the ranger camps to make sure that the radio waves were all good. But yeah, there's some information being spread. So let's talk to her. Why does my Pip-Boy light keep turning off? I swear to God, I keep it. I have it on the whole time. What's up?
Welcome back.
The Rangers' versions of the reports they sent to Camp Golf didn't match what you received.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Oh, interesting. 300 bottle caps.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Inform Chief Hanlon what you and Sergeant Ray has discovered. Neat. Wait, didn't we get... We did get trigger points for Arcade Gannon, didn't we? It's been a while, but didn't we try to seek those out? I thought we did get a couple, right? Was that... Hopefully that was Arcade, because, yeah, I've mentioned this a lot, but how Arcade works is you need to trigger specific... in fact, he might, like, have certain things... You need to trigger specific, like... history points depending on certain quests you do and, you know, parts of the main quest. Like, and I think we did. I think we've triggered like 1 or 2, and maybe he will. I got to read up on that again and make sure we're going the right. But I have a feeling we have done things correctly, hopefully. In fact, let me talk to him.
What's up?
What's up? Do you have anything new to say? No? Okay. Bye. No! On second thought, yeah, stick with me for a little bit longer. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Goodbye. So yeah, there's certain places you could take him to. Like, did we take him to Camp McCarran? And he talked about something. Anyways, here's Camp Golf. It is a massive NCR installation that I don't think we've really gone into yet, have we? But yeah, a lot of the points of contention for Arcade Gannon, a lot of the points that trigger stuff is main quest type stuff. So we definitely want him in our party now to make sure we have the best chance here. House Resort. Hello? Mr. Golf? Wait, why is it telling me to go back outside? What? Make up your mind, Quest. Do you want me to go in there or no? Or is he up there or something? Yeah, there's somebody. It's like on somebody. Are they up there at the roof or something? What the heck is going on? I actually don't know much about Camp Golf at all. I feel like that's just something I haven't really experimented with much. I don't know why. There's a dude for sure. Am I dumb? I don't see anybody, right? He's like here. Oh, God, tell me he's not in the... Okay, I'm going to assume we have to go upstairs and go outside, maybe, and then he's, like, on the roof or something, but the quest markers are clearly leading me in a different way. Yeah, outside of that door. Okay, let's hope that that's the case. Huh! Huh! Woohoo! Yeah! Okay, door to Camp Golf. Come on, NPC. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's save the game as well, because I'm kind of flying blind here at the moment. Hello.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Whoa, that's a unique voice. Huh. Yeah, I don't know the last time I ever talked to this NPC. He does not ring true in my memory at all. Do you ever stop talking? Yeah, apparently he is the guy that's been manipulating intelligence, but maybe we hold off on that.
Tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but Hanlon's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well. But I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
Which is a reference to the Legion. Yeah, you don't say. You mess with the radio, huh?
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Why don't the ranger stations send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Golf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Do you know anything about the problems?
I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but I am interested.
Can you give me any advice?
Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers and comm officers. Don't be too discouraged if some things don't match up. Different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted, lost in static from person to person.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that's the case for this, though.
Let's talk about something else.
Shoot.
What do you know about Kaisar?
The best of the best, and worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
Blackfoots, huh? My God, this guy has a lot of dialogue.
How did a follower wind up becoming Kaisar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until the Hoover Dam.
When he was dropped over. We know a lot of this, but we don't know some of this, and I'm actually interested.
What happened to Graham after the Hoover Dam?
Even though Avery, of course, knows this.
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
Man, it's always great being loyal to awful people, isn't it? Look what you get. It's fantastic.
Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and God, all rolled into one.
God, imagine if Obsidian had enough time to basically make one giant, fully fleshed out game and then a sequel. I feel like this game has enough ideas and strife going on that it could just fit two massive RPGs. Ooh, that would have been nice. Let's do this, because I think we missed one little dialogue option. This one, and then here we go.
So that was the end of Graham.
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
There's no way that's true. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, this guy has so much stuff. I think we'll run through some of the stuff because just he's got way too much dialogue.
How's the NCR doing?
Mojave outpost. Some of the patrol rangers that wish they got here.
What do the new Rangers mean for NCR?
The Baja Rangers, Ranger combat helmets are old.
Tell me about the heavy troopers.
They have the best tech strip out there. It feels like you're carrying a...
Yeah, so those are the big boys. Okay.
What's the Legion been up to?
Word is that the Legion's old. They're the best of the best and the best you come across.
What makes the... Oh my god, they give this guy an entire encyclopedia of dialogue. My lord.
What makes the veterans so tough?
Take a regular Legion. You live 10 years.
Tell me about the Centurions.
There's no real equivalent. They wear special outfits, too.
Who are the Praetorians?
Caesar's elite guard. They aren't the toughest lead.
Okay, we know a lot of that as well. What else you got here?
Tell me about the Rangers.
I could tell you a lot if you had.
Oh my god, have any good stories to tell?
Suppose it depends on what you think. If you want some tall tales,
There must be something good the Rangers have done that you're proud of.
it's kind of a long one, but off right. I guess it doesn't seem they built this little shanty.
Called it Rattletail.
Word got back to one of them. We must have been on the trail for a week before we got... When we reached the place,
Lost people to Night Stalkers.
there's over 24 bodies lying in... And these bodies, they're just people who were trying to get to the only... They had planted an NCR flag over the well.
Now the
They
follow
would not
sound.
budge until every last one of them was laid out. So I walked up and told them there was a group of The men looked at each other. I told them we would take them back into NCR territory. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could. Raised big horners.
Oh my god, okay, great. So what happened at Hoover Dam in Boulder City?
In big battles, Caesar, opponents wear themselves out. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required. Joshua, when the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, Graham pushed all of the legionaries. But once they were in, that's when we ordered the Rangers, and that only lasted about...
Oh my god, dude! Ah!
Caused total chaos among the younger... By the time that they followed us, we had packed the old city with C4 and down. The ones left on the dam didn't know what... He went south.
Okay! Alright, no more! No more! I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence data, investigating some... Yeah, let's do this one.
I'm investigating some intel problems for Technical Sergeant Reyes. Technical Sergeant Reyes.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here.
Okay. Do you know anything about the problems? And he just says to go check out. Okay. So why is this still... That's bizarre. All right, let's do this one.
I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Okay, I mean, this is definitely super duper private. Speak to Chief Hanlon in his office. I can't get a read on this guy, because again, I've either only done this quest one time in my life, it feels like, or I've literally never done it. Like maybe when, you know, this game first came out and I cross-referenced all the quests on the wikis. Maybe I just missed this one, because usually whenever a new Bethesda game comes out, or new Fallout or Elder Scrolls game, I just go through and make sure I do every single thing. And I don't know why I wouldn't have done this one, unless I was somehow locked out of the NCR. Which I suppose is a possibility. Also, my god, this guy is an example of somebody that has way, way too much dialogue. Like, I understand that's kind of Obsidian's thing. Just look at the Outer Worlds, you know, where there are just pages and pages and pages of dialogue. And that's kind of what the whole entire game is. But I think at some point, man, something's got to give. And, like, I want to listen to all of it because, you know, I'm completionist. But at the same time, it's like, my god, there's so much. But that's also from the perspective of a YouTuber who wants to keep the episode moving. So to those that are playing off camera and don't have any sort of, you know, time limit sort of thing, it probably doesn't matter nearly as much.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
So what's his plan here? He's trying to just... I'm kind of confused. Why did you do it? Aren't you fighting for the people of New Vegas? How does spreading false... Yeah, exactly that. That's the part that I'm confused at. Is he trying to avoid the Caesar, the Legion getting their hands on NCR? This is weird.
How does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
The problem is you don't get to decide that, Chief Hanlon. This is, the NCR is comprised of all sorts of different people with all sorts of different motivations and ideals. So yeah, not one person gets to make that, decision. Aren't you fighting for the
people of New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
Kind of don't agree, though, because first of all, we can definitely stop Caesar, and second of all, once that happens, we can definitely recuperate. I mean, I get where he's coming from, but I think there's some definite logical fallacies. You're dead? Holy moly.
What do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
Damn, man. What will you do if yeah.
What do you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the Senator are ruined.
Okay.
What about you and the Rangers?
Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
This is so...
That's crazy.
Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do.
Nah, you've convinced me your secret is safe. No, because he literally wants to self-sabotage the dam so that Oliver goes down and the Senate goes down and then everybody gets pulled out, but then good people will die. He's kind of got almost a supervillain type plan here, and I don't agree with it. Yeah, but we're also not going to dole out justice ourselves. I think we have a respect for Chief Hanlon, but also, we have to do what we think is right.
I can't let you do this. I have to turn you in.
Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
They didn't know who they were messing with.
Find a ranger to take Chief Hanlon into custody. Man, I legitimately have no memory of this quest whatsoever at all. So I legitimately don't even know if I've ever completed this. This is very interesting to me. Well, I don't know what our options are, but I do know a personal ranger friend. Forget it. He's not part of the Rangers now, right? He's like retired, but he's definitely an NPC set up to, you know, be a ranger contact. So let's give him a shot. We've got Ranger Andy. I wonder if this will work. Howdy.
Hey, what's new?
Gosh darn it. Nothing. What do you do? Tell me about the Rangers. I mean, he's in it. He's got the Ranger armor. You're with the NCR, right? Okay. Well, bye-bye. So I wonder how many options we have. Do we know of any other Ranger? I mean, we could just go back to Camp Forlorn Hope, right? I'm thinking of way up here. The Mojave Outpost. There's some Rangers here as well. There should be. Let's wait until the daytime. Let's wait 24, let's wait 12, 13, 14 hours. Yeah, this is an interesting quest, a moral quandary. I don't think what he does, I don't think what he's doing is right at all. You can't decide the fates of other people like that. You know, even if your intentions are true, you kind of gotta do the right thing. Subterfuge and lying and doing things in the shadows like that. I don't think that helps anybody, and just not a good way to go about it, in my opinion. In my honest opinion. Am I supposed to figure out the Rangers myself? Like, who else? Who else can we get? I'm trying to think. Maybe just like the people at Forlorn Hope. Maybe Palatli?
Smart move for the Kings.
Palatli. Where's that one guy here? I don't even know if he's considered a ranger.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
There's one contact we have here, but I can't even find where they are. I don't know if they're in this particular building. Who's this? Caravaneer. NCR. Everybody's an NCR trooper. Lacey. Let's go check the other building real quick. NCR trooper. I forget what the guy's name is. What the heck is his name? But he's just an NCR trooper. I always get the factions within the NCR itself confused. There's like the NCR, then there's the veteran Rangers, then there's the Rangers. They all seem to have like their own hierarchy. Okay, here we go.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Ooh.
Anything I can do to help out around here?
More than you already have? Might want to ask around, but truth is, you've already helped out a lot in the short time you've been here.
Thanks. I try. Goodbye. Okay, where's that one dude? You? No. Let's see. You? No. Hopefully he's back here. I know he should be in this building. No, not NCR Trooper. Where the heck are you, dude? You? Yeah, Ranger. Okay, it's got to be this guy, right? His name is literally Ranger Jackson.
Appreciate the help.
Are you serious?
Take care.
You don't even have any dialogue options. Well, let me figure this out, and I'll see you all in just a second. Okay, welcome back. I have no idea how I'm going to edit this because this has been a nightmare. Basically, here's what happens. This quest is glitched. If you try to turn in Chief Hanlon, what's supposed to happen is he's supposed to shut the door and then give a speech and then commit suicide, and that ends the quest. Or fails it, I suppose. I don't really... It's kind of bizarre. Anyways, we're going to go talk to him as normal here.
Sorting and...
Yeah. We're going to run through all of his stuff again. Oh, the follow sounds. I got to turn that on. And thank you again for all the follows, everybody. I keep forgetting to turn that off. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're going to do how does the spreading false info? What does that accomplish? What do you think I should do about this? What do you do if I don't turn you in? That's crazy. What about you and the Rangers? So now we are going to say, I have to turn you in. And he's going to say, okay, go find a Ranger. And we're going to go, okay. And we're going to move over here. And what should happen is the door should close. I don't know if I have to be standing further away from it than here. Looks like I do have to stand further away. There. So the door closes, can't go in. Now, what should happen is there should be an audio log playing now, but there's not. So, and I was thinking about this before I looked this up in a thread, and apparently this should work, hopefully. The audio log is technically like playing, or you know how it's programmed is that, you know, he's gonna run through his thing, and then the thing will happen. So I just have to fill in, I have to sit here for 2 minutes, basically, and wait for his speech to be done. And that should work, which would make sense, because, hi, I'm trying to get away from dialogue. Shut up! Stop talking! Which should make sense because, yeah, it's just going to take the time for him to, you know, get through the speech. And apparently we will be able to listen to his speech in the audio thing as well. So I'm going to keep talking. I want to get away. Shut up! I'm going to keep talking, and if we hear a gunshot, we'll know we're correct. Now let's talk about Fallout the Frontier to fill the time. Fallout the Frontier is a brand new mod for Fallout New Vegas. They've been working on it for like, what, 7 years? And there's been a lot of controversy with Fallout the Frontier. I was originally planning on testing it out, just, or, you know, giving it a playthrough because big chunky mod akin to Enderal sounded neat. But there's been a ton of controversy coming out about it, and they've also removed it from the Steam store. Or it wasn't on Steam, but they removed it from the Nexus, and they were trying to get it on Steam, but who knows where that's going to be. So, if they do rewrites and do whatever they want to do and strip out some of the content... Has it been 2 minutes, by the way? It feels like it has, but I don't know. I'm really hoping that gunshot happens. I want to capture that on screen so that we can see how to fix this silly quest. Ugh. Come on, man. It would make sense, too, because, like, I alt-tabbed and I was looking stuff up for a while, and then when I alt-tabbed back, there was a gunshot. So I'm wondering if this doesn't even work. Maybe I should alt-tab. Oh, God, this episode's going to be such a mess to cut just because of this stupid quest not ending. Yeah, I feel like he should have done it by now. Hi. Okay, I'm not going to go into any interiors, though. I'm just going to kind of move around. And then maybe pausing and alt-tabbing back will fix... Oh, my... God, that scared the crap out of me. Whoa, I got an achievement?
Why did you do it?
Oh, yeah, this worked now. What the hell? God, that scared the ever-loving crap out of me. That was for an achievement? Are you kidding me? So I have done that. I just don't remember anything about it. Maybe I completed it in a different way. So here's his speech. Chief Hanlon's confession.
Rangers, this is the chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers, get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for him.
Yeah, so that's so bizarre because that happened before, but yet it failed, although this time it succeeded. And I got the achievement. I didn't even realize it was an achievement. This handwritten note contains the recipe for bitter drink. The recipe is now unlocked for the campfire crafting station. So bizarre. So, you know, to recap, if you want to turn him in, which to me sounds like one of the best way, yeah, just sit here and wait for a while, and then hopefully he does it, and then you can go in and get the Ranger Sequoia gun, which I don't know if that's unique. I don't think it is because I would have written it down as one of the 5 unique guns that we're missing. But let's take a look at it nevertheless. Stop. Ranger Sequoia. It's just like a, yeah, .45 weapon here. I don't know if that's unique. I'll have to check in on that. But anyways, yeah, then you can listen to his speech as well, which is what he should be saying before he checks out. So, I don't know. Good luck with that quest. This one was weird as hell, and it's also achievement related, so you know they wanted, you know, I can't believe it's bugged to hell, and it's also achievement related. That's so crazy. So yeah, I hope this episode comes out good. There are going to be so many edits because I had to start and stop talking constantly, and it was just really annoying. Well, there we go. Return to sender hath been completed. Hopefully we'll get more done in the next episode. This one kind of threw me for a loop. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Big thank you to my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, GV. Thanks so much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to watch more of me, I'm live on Twitch pretty much every day. Link in the description. If you want to support what I do, Patreon is the best way. Link is in the description. And either way, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.